The FIFA World Cup just kicked off the FIFA World Cup for 2026, and it's being hosted by three nations: the United States of America, Mexico, and Canada. And the opening match took place in Mexico. That was the first match of the tournament, and it was between Mexico, one of the host country, and South Africa. And this match, of course, much has been talked about and the spread of this match, and the match finally came, and it was two goals to nil in favor of the host country, Mexico. Yeah, though nobody really expected South Africa to do much in this game, but it turned out to actually be so. They couldn't really do much because of the maybe the inexperience of the South African player. Of course, it's their first time of playing the World Cup. They have never been there, and another thing was the fact that the South African national side majority, if not really 100% of all, 100% of the players are all playing in their local domestic league, and this really played a major key in their performance that day on the match day in Mexico, and it was a two goals to nil, and it didn't go without a whole lot of drama. There was a whole lot of drama in that match because South Africa, for the first time in the history of the World Cup, broke the record of being the first team to be red carded, to have taken or to have incurred two red cards in their opening match, having two players sent off for on unprofessional professional conduct, which is another thing that really got a whole lot of people talking. How could those kind of conducts emerge in a World Cup match of this magnitude? Of course, Mexico also had one of their men sent off, and it was altogether a three red card, which is almost the in the entire 2022 FIFA World Cup. It was almost the entire red card that was issued in that World Cup, because in that World Cup, all of the 2022 World Cup only saw four red cards. Just the first match in this FIFA World Cup between Mexico and South Africa, three red cards have been awarded. So, guys, this is the situation, and of course, the other thing I really have talked about is the fact that the South African coach already before now, immediately after the Nations Cup, he already highlighted some few points about the deficits or the disadvantage that the South African team are really having, because they lack experienced European-based players, which the coach have cited as one of the problem the South African team this age in this dispensation they are facing, and he would definitely, as then, started advising that they should start having players, of course, outside their country, particularly in Europe, players that have been able to play in the European League side and gather much needed experience. And yeah, of course, we all know that South Africa took the place. They are the one that won the group that also included Nigeria. So it's like it's the place of Nigeria they are playing right now. Because, of course, we know they qualified ahead of Nigeria because, yeah, we all know that Nigeria, as a country, they are as a country, as a footballing nation with arrays of stars at the initial time with the NFF and also the coaching crew and maybe the attitude of the player. They didn't really take the matches serious, which South Africa took advantage of us at that time, at that level. They took advantage of the Nigerians on preparedness, on seriousness to get that ticket. And here we are today. They are in the World Cup, and it was a sad thing. It's not sad thing. It's sad, really sad for the Nigerian national side and Nigeria as a nation and the Nigerian fans. And this is the match that Nigeria would have played and played very, very well, even much more than South Africa played. Nigeria would have even gotten a victory against Mexico. I believe you may. I bet you this is what have been the result of this match if it was Nigeria that was playing against Mexico on this opening match. So, guys, yeah, no, of course, however it is football. It is what it is, and there's nothing anybody can do. And of course, now South Africa also have attracted a whole lot of negative comment from our fellow Africans because of what they personally is going on in their country. The xenophobic attitude towards other African nations that are living and working in their country, and they are not getting the desired support they ought to be getting. Instead of people supporting them, fellow African nations supporting them, supporting Mexico. So, guys, that is it for the opening match in the ongoing FIFA World Cup taking place this year in America, Mexico, and Canada. And this opening match took place in Mexico, and the match was between Mexico and South Africa. And Mexico won the match 2 goals to nil. Thank you, guys, and don't forget to like, share, and follow for more updates as the World Cup winds up.